So I am gathering up all of our stuff. I gotta get a space cleared here, and I am getting ready to boot the fiery wall of protection today. I'm going to go ahead and get that done early because evil starts early. I think I'm going to do my outside burn probably a little bit later, and as well as my full moon ritual. But I wanted to show you guys an incentive. Now, this is my fiery wall. Y'all can see it says Briscoe Fiery Wall of Protection. I went ahead and updated it and I put it in a larger container, okay, because all of my fiery walls are, well, most of them, it depends on what kind of situation you're dealing with. And so, but most of them have been done in this very large container to give it plenty of space. But what I wanted to show y'all as an incentive to my fiery walls of protection is that this is pretty much a petition that I wrote out, and I'm going to make several copies of this because I can, write out one petition and make copies of it if that's what I need. And y'all can see that it's been reinforced with 1111. This 1111 that we just had last year was very powerful, and you can work with 1111, I believe, up until like May. You can work with 1111 of 2024 also. But what I've got on here is a petition. What I wanted to show you guys this for. One common way and one common spiritual war tactic that is being used on empaths as well as telepaths who have natural psychic abilities is an artificial, and I call it artificial because anybody that has, I mean, I guess somebody with a legitimate spiritual gift, would, I guess, go the wrong path to use their gift. But one way that they are getting to use it, they are literally controlling your life is through your spiritual gifts as well as meditation. And some of these people actually don't have a natural ability to do that, but yet they're using frequency while they meditate. And then they're also doing it in groups, okay, all in unison. So what I wrote on here is by the power of this fiery wall, no enemy using psychic powers, gifts, or medication, or drugs. That's another thing. When they use drugs, depending on what type of drugs that they're using, thank you, Goddess. Yeah, I just got it, sis. Um, any drugs of any kind, because drugs can sometimes open up their mind depending on if they're, yeah, I've explained that to y'all before. But it says drugs of any kind can access, and this is the area where I put your name, can access so and so's astral, psychic, telepathy, or empathy, or mind, body, and spirit to control, monitor, channel, manipulate, or control. And then I put your name or anyone close to or around that person. Okay. And so for any purpose, any enemy who means harm or bane of any kind is forbidden from using psychic powers at all now or ever. And then your name goes here again. So and so, whoever you are, will only hear or sense psychic messages from trusted spirit guides now and forever. And we always say now and forever, even though this stuff has to be refreshed. I probably will write on the back that any enemy that means harm and bane using meditation, psychic powers, telepathy, empathy, and anything like that to tap into your mind, because they will try to do that. They will get backfiring of a terrible, terrible headache or something or dizziness. So I am going to probably write that on the back, okay, just to give an extra kick to this, okay, because your enemies are going into meditation And instead of them meditating to heal themselves, instead of them meditating to, I don't know, bring some kind of goodness to this world, instead of them meditating to, I don't know, protect their children, instead of them meditating for good purposes, they are meditating out of jealousy, envy, and spite, or just plain old, deviancy. They are meditating to tap into your empathy because your empathy is connected to the heart chakra. They are tapping into your telepathy so that they can control what you think, how you feel, and all of that. Okay. So I'm going to make several copies of this for my fiery walls. If you guys have had one or are thinking about it, then this petition will be used, and this is all that's needed because it's really mainly about how I do it, how I erect it. So they are forbidden from your mind. You do not have to monitor or be tapped in or connected with a person that is baneful, mentally ill, are targeting you with obsession, you don't have to be tapped into them. In fact, sometimes they're really blocking your crown chakra. They are blocking communication to your ancestors. They are blocking communications from your spirit guides and your deities. And more importantly, they are blocking your communication with the universe. So this right here is a game changer. Because if you need to be warned about something, if you need to know something, you can be notified by your deity, by your spirit guides, or either your own intuition. So what they are doing is every day they're talking about you, thinking about you, talking about you, thinking about you, meditating. No more. They're not going to be able to do that. And see, what that does is that puts the power back in your hands because I'm going to tell you something. That's one of the biggest forms of mind control that they're using. This is one of the reasons why something that may have happened to you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or something that somebody may have said to you, or something that someone, that's why you're holding on to it, and it's crowding up your head space. It's causing you to not be able to manifest, and it's probably even possibly causing anxiety, it's causing depression because they are in control. Whoever the enemy is, it doesn't matter who it is. We don't necessarily have to list their name. It's just enemy. Anybody that's sitting up there trying to use psychic powers or frequencies or drugs, because let me tell you something, drugs is a gateway, especially when it comes to crack cocaine, methamphetamines, okay, and even heroin users. If you have an enemy that is using any of those illicit drugs, even marijuana, okay, what it does is it helps them, or DMT, it helps them to tap in to your mind. And so my fiery wall of protection are going to protect you from this bad psychic energy. If an enemy is planning on making some kind of move on you, you can find out through your spirit guides. You don't need to be in constant communication with these people because guess what? They are mentally ill. They are using just the idea, just their knowledge of the mind to tap in so that they can constantly communicate with you and manipulate you. Okay? So y'all are gonna love this because what it's gonna do is it's gonna clear your head. It's gonna give you a clear perspective, and it will also help you to manifest because everything comes from the mind and the heart. With this intention, your mind is going to be wired for happiness. Your mind is going to be wired for your wealth. Your mind is going to be wired for your health. They are constantly trying to send head work to you. This will also protect you from head work, from scully work. It'll protect you from that because a lot of times they'll light up a skull while they're doing it too because they want to control you. They want to control you by sending things to you. The reason why you have sought help for it is because you're just trying to live your life. You're not focused on those people at all. They're constantly focused on you, constantly want you to think about them, constantly want you to have bad telepathic messages. They are, if you are telepathic, which is telepathy is an amazing gift to have. Being an empath is an amazing gift to have, or if you're just generally psychic, these people all day, every day, you're going to be picking up on their obsession. You're going to be picking up on their hatred. You're going to be picking up on their intention, which is halfway how they are getting you. This is half of their spiritual work. This is some of them, it's most of it, because some of them actually sit for 12 up to 24 hours per day, monitoring, meditating, uh, and you have a life, don't you? You have a life, and that's just all it is to it. So I'm about to get this copied. I'm gonna get all this stuff cleared away, and I'm getting ready to boost you guys' fiery wall of protection. I got a couple of wish granting workings that I need to do. Um, I think all of my wish granting workings, I'm gonna actually put them in one of these larger ones because you need the extra plenty room because you never know what you may want to wish for, what you may want to boost it with, because you never know, okay, what you need to do with that. So I'm going to make sure I put them in the larger containers as well, okay? So I'm about to get work done. I will see y'all later, okay? All right. Blessings. And if you guys are interested in one of these, contact me, okay? All right. Blessed be. Bye-bye.